So one of the discussion points we've had internally is how much data do we share with the operator? And unfortunately in the past we've used data against operators, but I firmly believe that we should be using data to engage operators more and provide information on how operators can actually improve their performance on the shop floor. The idea of data-driven behavioral change is really key to the products we've developed in the Odin manufacturing ecosystem. I want to share with you one of the operator dashboards that we have on a live production line. So this is what an operator can see. And I'll start on the right hand side. So I have a leaderboard, which is essentially gamification of the data and the operators. So I can see which operators are doing the best and how many parts they've produced. I've clicked on a particular operator, so they can only see their own individual data. So just for privacy purposes, I'm going to call this operator MB. And what I can see is the stations that they've worked on. So station 250, 230, 240 and 220, and how many parts they've produced on each of these stations on which days. Moving further to the left hand side, I see two sections. On the top section I see the operations that the operator is improving in other words getting faster and faster, and on the bottom I see the operations where the operator is getting slower and slower at. And so I can see the gasket camera check is getting faster and faster, which is great, and the cover confirmation is also getting faster. And now you can see in addition, the camera confirmation check is also getting faster and faster. So clearly the operator is doing well in these stations. However, in the bottom set of information, we see three operations where the operator is getting slower and slower. So the first one is obviously the bolt run-up. And I can clearly see that he was getting faster and faster, and on one particular day that was obviously a really bad day where the average cycle time was actually 98 seconds. And so something obviously happened there, and then the next day it seemed to have improved. And that's clearly not an operator issue. It must have been an issue with the equipment. However, if you look at some of the other operations, for example, here's the carrier scan operation. It seemed to be pretty stable, but for some reason it's now 6 seconds and 14 seconds. And this is where the operator has the opportunity to raise this information up to the maintenance department or the process department. It could be a bad barcode scanner. It could be the label, quality of the label that is being scanned is deteriorating. And so this is enabling the operator to actually have the information to help solve the problem. And you'll see the next operation is very similar, where on average the operation is getting slower and slower. So the operator has the option to either improve themselves or highlight to the maintenance department where the problem lies. And so as a collective, everyone is trying to improve the output of the production line. And so this is the opportunity in presenting the right information to the operator that enables them to improve their performance and also improve the performance of the production line as a whole.